Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. In this video, we're gonna fix the lights on the TS115A here. Before we do that, before we get in, a couple of you guys were asking about some more details on this snowblower. Well, let's take a look at that real quick. You can see it's driven just right here off the PTO shaft. The chute is hydraulically rotated by this motor here. And then around here, you can see there are two augers that feed the snow into the center, where the snow is picked up by this impeller and then thrown out the chute. So that's how this snowblower works, just real quick. But the lights on the New Holland was another popular thing to comment on in that snowblower video, because several of them don't work. Now I'm just digging in here to get to the key to this tractor, and I will show you what the problem is. Now on this tractor, you have two different light controls. You have your main on-off over here, and I'm gonna turn that on. And then up here, there's this little panel with the outline of a tractor on it, and this is where you control all your individual work lights. Now, if you can see there, this one's lit up green, and this one's lit up green. That means those lights are on. These other ones, these buttons, are no good, and those buttons will not turn the lights on. That panel has gone bad. And you can see if we come out here, our rooftop lights are off, but our headlights are on. And then same thing in the back, our rooftop lights are off, but our lower work lights are on. Now several of you guys mentioned getting LED work lights. And I would love to do that. I have LED work lights on the flatbed on the F-250, and I had them on my last pickup and several other things. I really love LED work lights, but right now they're just kind of expensive. So we are going to run what we have. Now I hope that's going to work. This is trying out another microphone setup. I've been through like 4 microphone setups, trying to get one that will work out here and not have too many problems with the wind. But we're gonna remove our cover. We're gonna put that, I'll just put that right there. I'm probably gonna have to pull that radio out, but that's okay. Hey, what do you know? So we're going to remove the panel, and more hay and grass and garbage will fall out. Oh, hey, look. Ta-da! All right, and then this switch, let me bring you over here and show you. This is our switch panel. It's secured by 3 screws, 4 screws. Oh man, there's more crap in there. Oh well. All right, but to unplug it, you pull out on this tab, and as you pull out, it unlocks and it pushes the connector up. This is just kind of tricky to do one-handed, especially with that hand. And there you go. So let's replace this panel. How can I fix you here? There, that'll do. All you need, apparently, is a Phillips head screwdriver. And I really shouldn't be letting this hang by the radio, but I'm not terribly concerned about it because there's not much weight. We're not moving, and frankly, I'm just not terribly concerned about it. I probably should be, but eh. Now, I bought this part from my New Holland dealer a few days ago. They had to order it in. They didn't have it in stock, and it just showed up. But we are... I was a little bit surprised, because this is not an inexpensive part. New Holland calls this, in case you guys ever have to do this job, this is what it is. There's your part number. There's your description. This little thing is not cheap. This little module here Right now in 2017, the price may change depending on when you're watching this video. That's 150 bucks. Yeah, $150 for that one switch assembly. Now, some of you may be thinking, why not just use individual toggle switches? And you certainly could do that if you wanted to go through the work of sorting out the wires that come out of this connector. You would have to cut that connector off, modify your wires, extend them to run to a toggle switch, and that was just more hassle and headache than I wanted to get into. I would rather, especially right now, because this is the only, I mean, if I was having continual problems with this unit burning out, I might look at something different, but for now, I'm going to repair it back the way the factory did it, and then we will see what happens from there. I'm trying to stay in camera view, but I can't see what the camera is seeing, so we're all just going to have to hope for the best. Alright, screws are in. There's the front of our panel. Now this is going to be a fun one to do with like 1.5 hands because I'm holding the camera, but I got to plug it in, and you can see these 3 little tabs on that. Those align with slots in that, so you will push down and in at the same time, and you'll see it kind of pulls itself together. So now let me put that back up top where it goes. Alright, we got our new switch panel installed, so let's turn the key on, turn the lights on, and then let's come up here. Let's go headlights, mid lights, top lights, lower lights, and upper lights. The rotating beacon I can turn on, but there's no reason for that because this tractor does not have a rotating beacon installed on it yet. It will be getting one here very soon, and that's what I was looking at. I actually bought the factory cable. There's a port up here underneath the roof somewhere. I have to figure out exactly where that the factory rooftop beacon would tie into, but you can see our lower lights are on again, our mid lights are on, our top lights would be on if that one did not have a bulb burnout, and then back here lower lights are working, upper lights are working. And one thing I want you to notice, up here under the corner of the cab roof right there, that little rubber plug I'm trying to point at next to that bolt, that is where the factory plug for the rotating beacon is if you have a rooftop beacon on this tractor. And like I said a second ago, I am going to be adding one to this tractor, so if that's something you want to see, stick around. You'll get to enjoy that with me. But for now, thanks for watching, and more later.